Hi, if you have an own AI code base and want to download and use the Expert Advisor built in this video, just click on the link below.
In this video, we are going to create an Expert Advisor that uses the MACD indicator to open buy and sell positions and manages them with a trailing stop based on recent highs and lows. Let's see how we can do that. We start Metaeditor by clicking the little icon or pressing F4. The first thing we need to do is include the CTrade class from the standard library. This provides simplified trading methods like PositionOpen and PositionModify. We include the Trade.mqh file, which contains the CTrade class definition. Next, we create an instance of the CTrade object called Trade. This object will handle all our trading operations, including position management throughout the Expert Advisor's lifecycle. Now we define our strategy configuration parameters. These are input variables that can be adjusted in the EA Properties window. We set LookbackBars to 50, which determines how many historical candles we use to identify highs and lows for our trailing stop. MinCandlesBack is set to 5, ensuring that any high or low we use for trailing stops is at least 5 candles old. TrailingOffset is 10.0 points, creating a safety distance between the stop level and the identified high or low. For the MACD calculation, we use FastEMA 12, SlowEMA 26, and SignalPeriod 9, which are standard MACD parameters. We declare several global variables and handles to store state between ticks and indicator data. The MacD handle will store our MACD indicator handle once created. We create two arrays, MacMainBuffer and MacSignalBuffer, to hold the MACD main line and signal line values. These are declared as circular buffers. We also create a price data array of type MQL rates to store OHLC price data. The onInit function runs once when the Expert Advisor starts. Here we create the MACD indicator handle using IMACD. We pass the current symbol, H1 timeframe, our FastEMA, SlowEMA, and SignalPeriod parameters, and specify we want to use the close price. We then configure our arrays as time series using ArraySetAsSeries. This aligns the indices so that index 0 contains the newest data, index 1 the previous data, and so on. We apply this to our MACD buffers and price data array. The function returns init_succeeded to indicate successful initialization. We create two functions for opening positions. The openByPosition function first retrieves the current ask price using symbol info double. Then it executes a buy order using Trade. PositionOpen. We pass the current symbol, order_type_buy for a long position, 0.10 lots, which equals 10 micro lots, the ask price as entry price, 0 for stop loss, disabled, 0 for take profit, disabled, and MACD position as the position comment. The openSellPosition function works similarly but for sell orders. It gets the current bid price and executes Trade. PositionOpen with order_type_sell for a short position, again using 0.10 lots, the bid price as entry, 0 for stop loss, 0 for take profit, and the same comment. The onTick function is our main function that runs on every price update. First, we retrieve historical price data using copy rates. We copy H1 candle data for the number of candles specified in LookbackBars into our price data array. Then we load MACD values from the indicator buffer using copyBuffer. We copy the MACD main line values into MacMainBuffer and signal line values into MacSignalBuffer. We check position status to determine if any open positions exist and their type. We initialize hasOpenPosition as false and current position type as position_type_buy as a default. We search through all open positions by iterating backwards from positions total -1 to 0. For each position, we get its ticket number and check if it belongs to the current symbol. If we find a matching position, we set hasOpenPosition to true, store the position type, and break the loop. For trend detection and position management, we check if the MACD main line has crossed above the signal line. This happens when the previous main line value was less than or equal to the signal line, and the current main line is greater than the signal line. If no positions are open, we call openByPosition to open a new buy position. If we already have a buy position, we identify the low point for trailing stop purposes. We use iLowest to find the index of the lowest low in our lookback period and get the actual low price. We check if this low is at least MinCandlesBack old and if the current close price is above this low. If both conditions are met, we calculate a new stop level by adding the trailing offset in points to the low price, then call process trailing stop with this level and position_type_buy. For sell conditions, we check if the MACD main line has crossed below the signal line. If no positions exist, we open a new sell position using open sell position. If we have an existing sell position, we find the highest high using iHighest and get the actual high price. We verify this high is old enough and the current price is below it, then calculate the new stop level by subtracting the trailing offset from the high price, and call process trailing stop with this level and position_type_sell. The process trailing stop function manages trailing stops for both buy and sell positions. It takes new stop level and POS type as parameters. It loops through all open positions backwards for safe modification. For each position, it selects the position by ticket and checks if it matches the specified type and belongs to the current symbol. It gets the current stop loss value. For buy positions, it updates the stop loss if the new level is higher than the current stop or if no stop exists. For sell positions, it updates if the new level is lower than the current stop or if no stop exists. It uses Trade.mqh to apply the new stop loss level, keeping take profit at 0. After writing all this code, we press F7 to compile it. If this was too fast for you or if you don't understand what all the code is doing, you might want to check out the premium course on our website or watch one of the basic videos first. If the compilation works, we go back to Metaeditor by pressing F4 or clicking the icon. Back in Metaeditor, we press Ctrl and R to start the strategy tester. We pick the expert advisor we just created, enable visual mode, and start a strategy test. We should see the expert advisor running on the chart. If you are already a premium course member and have an idea for a video like this one, you can send us an email. In this video we learned how to create an expert advisor that uses MACD crossovers to open positions and implements a trailing stop based on recent highs and lows. You have now coded an expert advisor yourself with just a few lines of MQL code that can automatically trade based on MACD signals while protecting profits with trailing stops. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.